Something more than gold. Something more than gold. Way of God in the heart of man. Something more than gold. Something more than gold. Something more than gold. The word of God in the heart of man. It's something more than gold. Something more than gold. Something more than gold. The word of God in the heart of man. It's something more than gold. We now, we now, we now, we now, Jesus, you don't win, oh, winner. I say you go win forever, winner. Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. As you join, try for build the audience, share, and also inform people. Say, I go there live today. So as those of you want to join, this video is going to be very, very short, and I go there direct to the point. I know say Facebook don't really be on my back. The attacks don't come from everywhere. But as focused as I be, nothing they change me. I don't see one of the videos the way I put online. That videos don't get more than 8,500 shares. But the views, they don't be limited. Where if for other videos, then when they get that 8,500 shares, the videos, then they get more views. So I don't talk with some of my friend when expert, and it shows say my Facebook don't be limited. Yeah, my Facebook don't be limited by Facebook. It don't be limited based on my activism way I do. So if you don't share, many people no go fit see say at the live. If you doubt them, if you go for my Facebook page, you go see them. There's a video where I put them where a woman they talk about who say civilization started in Africa. That video don't get more than 8,500 shares, but if you see the views never even still reach up to 100,000. So it really helped me for know which to go on. I want to thank everybody where it join, and I want to wanna say, just like how I don't always be for the revolution, some people don't like my truth, but I don't tell them say I fight Patasang a fight for this revolution for 1 year, and La Republique we already know my voice, and for 1 year where I fight Patasang a fight, I did not blink. I joined this revolution as an activist and a very focused one. If you look, most of my mates, then when we start the activism, most of them don't go away. I know what I want, and I know what I want for my people. Not only as an activist, but also as a son of the soil from Victoria. I will always tell you the truth anytime, any day. I don't hear kind dirty audios that they come out there. People can. People be do kind audios them. Some people, the way they be talk bad about me, some they don't call me for talk for me. Say, Prince, what you said is true. Me, I don't follow the tune of which people want me to address issues. No. Because there is no tune when La Republique want kill you. There is no tune. When La Republique want kill people, there is no tune. You know, one of the things where people don't do for this revolution, now say they don't mix social life. Please, if you're joining, build the audience. Keep clicking share. They don't mix respect, that means a familiar respect with revolutionary respect. I made an audio yesterday, some few days ago, and that audio I put down for here. I talk and say, so long, even if you are not 18, so long as you share video for Facebook, get this very clear. So long as you share video, you participate in one way or this revolution. Either you share, you do live shows, you post, you been a member for interim government, you been a member for your LGA, you been a member for your county, you been a, so long you play a role in this revolution, you're a revolutionary fighter. And if your papa, where he born you, a day inside this revolution, that papa no get right for call you inside the revolution, say, my pikin, no. My tell una something, and I don't know for this revolution where they want try for use and for subdue some people. I be don't tell some papa then say, when I there for this revolution, so as soon as I get picking, me too, I don't born no matter how young. And no ever think so you go use because you see me say I young. Like probably not they look how young are they. I be don't ask most of them where the day. I can say how many papa when I don't see like probably don't keep for down. Like probably never keep papa them. It the kid are young boys. So when I come for here, when I want use that on an elderly manship, and at the same nonsense that way, Akwanga they be one use with Ayaba. This message you go for people under the interim government because I will charge them and I don't see them. Intelligence don't come for me where I go talk the intelligence here. Just like I be talking for the Sekudia time. I don't get French intelligence where I go broke them. Let's say we get some people then like Nicolas Gun Santos and the others within the interim government. You know, say when they be disclose me issues for Nicolas Gun Santos, the person will be give me the info about Nicolas Gun Santos. Now Mark Barata by then, but I did not even still believe Mark. Will be tell me say, even though the Mark don't go astray because of the chameleon attitude, now I don't know if you believe Mark. But now Mark Barata then be sending information, say they don't tell me from Yaoundé, say Nicolas Gun Santos is a chameleon. And may I want President Sako say Nicolas Gun Santos is a chameleon. But by then, because of Mark Barata flip-flopping, I did not take that information real till it can be. But now it don't make me wear any information where it come, I take them real. But I want to say this here. If you've been a papa for 90 years, if you've been a papa for 60 years, on a 70, and you get Pekin where they 18 years, where it inside this revolution, una two una be mates. I want to sound this very clear. Because some people, they feel say, because based on the African culture and respect, they the one use age, that La Republic mentality for Atanga Jin them, and this one for inside Kabayege Jibril. Some people inside this revolution, they the one use age for say they subdue the youth. I tell you, when La Republic want kill you or kill me, you no go look age. Make una get something into your score. We can respect you, but this is a revolution. There is no child. If you go inside Guinea, the age for the guy, the colonel, way do and papa the day for day with the old passy. We can respect you. But in this revolution, I want to tell most of you, my face, our face today outside. And if La Republic want kill me, Prince, you know, go check and say, Prince na Pekin, Prince na this. The same way La Republic go kill you, is the same way La Republic go kill me. So all una this papa, the way una the one use my son, my child, my this. Me, I've told you all, they don't sugarcoat me. They don't. I don't have a friend in this revolution. I did not join it with a friend. And I will not leave it with a friend. I want to sound it very clear. I respect you as an elderly man. But if you mix up my pictures everywhere, my family has already told me before whatever happened, my picture will already go born. I cannot go nowhere. I think give you respect. But if you mess up with things where you get for give victory for this revolution, I don't play. If you are my mother, you are my father, I cut that respect off. I don't tell when I say, if I feel do one for Eric Tato, where I be giving my Facebook password, if I feel cut it off, if I feel do one for people, then who be you? Who be una where una go do blackmail? You cannot blackmail me. My hands are very pure. My attitude, my character as an activist, you cannot blackmail me. What I keep, what I have behind me, my respect, my reputation, my revolutionary reputation, the shit is very clean. I want to tell all of you who go behind to do blackmails and audio because you want to protect your interest in the interim government. It has come to my notice, but let me tell you, do you know how I defeated people, activists who had 2,500 views, who were using Facebook? I did not have, is because my reputation was very pure. In regards to financially, in regards to anything I handle in this revolution. If you go behind to look Prince J.K., it is so clean. I don't mix. I the workman Bambe and I do the revolution. For Watana Wata, I always tell you, even if I'm not tomorrow, Chairman Frank of Goketunja is there, he will bring you the accounts of Watana Wata. So there is nothing you can blackmail me when I know I'm doing something right. There is nothing you can blackmail me. So I want to say this first before we move on. But greetings, Southern Cameroonians. I don't say so I don't gather small. When I click share. Before I want to go to other revolutionary issues, I go just dive into the lockdown for the 15th of September. Secretary Chris go to come small time live for continue, but I want just start time before it continue. As it always be, when I say the United Nations don't give a deaf ear, most often for the killing of our people. The United Nations delegation go to come for Southern Cameroon. This part, cut them. Not only cut the part where you want to use and Kongosa, cut this one because this one being very important. Because when Southern Cameroon, some of them be worse than coronavirus. When I define a part where it get for divide people because now the new strategy that for La Republic will go broken now small time after this. Where they don't send una because I be don't tell una before. Say they not arrest President Sako, but if he use only people around him to destroy the interim government and distract the people. La Republique is sense with France is too much. Yeah, they are sense too much. So before I want to, when I go don't touch this lockdown, I'll come back to give you guys some intelligence. Mostly those patriots. I don't look about the majority, but those patriots will always stand for this merciful truth platform. Where from day one we don't look people, we look the revolution. I go to broke on some small intelligence where it don't come for me for guide we as we go forward. Now, before I start, if you look for down, our restoration fighters are very focused, very, very focused. They do with great jobs, great things. We see actions from all sides for ground, all sides. Kudos to each and every one of you, because not be only by our power, all we would participate. The one the way you give, the $5 way you give. Now when they make fire, they come up for ground. Today when I don't see RPG, then they come up for ground. Someday will not be get nothing. Yeah. Someday will not be get anything. But our coming together, that's the power of county by county. That's why I see some people, they never liked county by county before. They did not like county by county because I told you, county by county is the best thing that we have ever had in this revolution. It's just like the native authorities back in the days of our fathers. Because with county by county, you who know the topography of your county and your LGA, you are being used to fight and liberate that land. So that's something which La Republique is crying right up to today. Now, you've seen the firepower of our restoration forces. The firepower. It's so great. Now, La Republique used to carry young pikin, so born them. But today, my dear people, when I see as they carry, there are dozens of people. Now, I want to say sometimes, if you pick your image on Facebook, maybe I don't like your page or I take your image, post them. It no means say I not appreciating what you do. Me, I not be person where I like to appreciate people. But for the fact that you bring that image from ground zero, and when you either you share them for me or you put them, you be my friend where you post and I take them, that means say we are all fighters. Let's learn. We don't appreciate people here. If we look for appreciation, the attitude of people for don't make we run. Yeah, because we defied La Republique. Some people they fight inside this revolution because of their own interests. Some people they want to make sure say before the revolution end, make some particular people of their own interest there for some particular place for safeguard them. There are many things happening in the revolution, Yeah. Some people they look we as activists who don't be for the revolution. For all this why we not get position, they look we like say we be foolish people. Yeah. They look we like say, oh, the future come up for back tomorrow. You will future use money. But I want to tell you, I be tell this other one, I don't like for calling him. I tell you, say, the sacrifice I've given to Amazonia in this restoration movement, even Bia use you, give $1 trillion for what I've done in this restoration movement and what I'm still going to do. No matter how much you contribute, you can never destroy me. Because my spirit in this restoration movement is covered with blood, it's covered with the spirit of my forefathers, and it's covered by the Almighty. So I want to tell you, because I know La Republique cannot get me here. Some hacker tried to come yesterday, asked me my address and did this and this for hack my Facebook. As smart, you know, say I know internet before the wife been born. So may I tell you, if they are not saying they go send on a plenty, because when they try to give you money, you not take money. The next thing, the money where they want to give you, they go use another person for use and for destroy you. I know very well. I be don't tell when I say my grandpapa be don't work for that government. My grandfather worked there. So I know the diary before I traveled and came this way. The diary, I know how La French they operate. Now what I see, they fight me all sides. Now what I see, they not because I know. You see me standing as a patriot for you. I don't stand for you. I stand as an honor for my great-grandfather. I mean, for my grandfather and my great-grandfather. I don't stand for anybody. Because in our library, I read everything. Their struggle, which they struggle to live la republic. All of them, they did not want to. You see, the devil, they don't come. They don't like when I'm talking. But tell you from the pit of hell, wherever you come from, I, son of God, son of Zion, I will bundle you and set you to the bottomless pit and you'll never be able to come back. Physically, spiritually, you come, you will die. I'm telling you. Because in this restoration movement, I meet it with my whole heart. No matter whatever I do, I remember that the liberation of my people is the only thing that has to give them freedom. So let me tell you, whether they don't give you 1 billion for back, say may you use blackmail prints. Whether they don't give you how much, say may you waka for go try for make email video. You don't try so for destroy a classical. Let me tell you guys something. We are talking about look the way Watana Wata was. With somebody who loved this revolution try to blackmail the air classical we used to play. Look now, most of you comment. I don't even see your comments. Some people cannot even comment on my live show because of attacks of hackers. If somebody that loves this revolution, what you go do for blackmail Watana Wata? Something which we do to support counties and LGA. But that one doesn't care me. Some people thought that if Air Classico stop, as Mark Baratas on this church offering stop, Prince Jeka go run revolution. I walk. And the attitude of people doesn't determine my focus in this revolution. Let me tell you. If the attitude of people determine my focus, some people for don't win over me since. They for don't can glassy Prince Jeka don't go. They for don't. If the attitude of people could determine my focus, people for don't sing song glad. But the attitude of people cannot determine. The more I see you and react, then the more I know Satan is using you. Then you revive my spirit more to come. Yes. The more. Because one thing is sure, the truth is what guarantees freedom. There is no falsehood. And any person that, let me tell you, no matter how you do blackmail, it lasts just for a temporary time. Most of you don't know. Remember, Tapang Ivo once said that Pa Tasang was the one that made them, they gathered. But Pa Tasang, they lied all those time. But one day in a live video, Marcellus Atanga can tell you, hard talk. Pa Tasang said, no, it's him and Barrister Bobala that put Tapang and the rest. Now, so this is it. So please don't blackmail Prince Jeka. Don't go and move your dirty audios because I've refused to be your political friend, to work according to your political lingual franca. I've refused to. Don't go and remove it. Today you might be my friend. Tomorrow I speak against you. I don't have friend. The war of Ambazonia is my friend now. When we have freedom, you can be my friend. Okay? Yeah. When we have freedom, if you do good today, good. If tomorrow you don't do it, I call you out and I tell you the truth. That's me. So September 15 is going to be a lockdown. As we used to talk, if you dey for ground, inform your mama them, your papa them. Say, may they arrange their cocoa, they arrange their water, they arrange their massipool. Anything you want now. This part, as I said it before, cut this part of the video and you send. Anything you want now, make sure you get it for the lockdown. The interim government, the Blood of Ambazonians, led by President Samuel Sako, has declared a lockdown. And if you're a patriot in this restoration movement, please don't be moved by anything. Be moved by that we are marching to victory. Yeah. And that should be your internal motivation. So the lockdown on the 15th against the Antonio Guasaret visit, please, people, the way they like for cut my partner for do evil, cut this one at least for do good to our people. Because the United Nations, some of them be done the year from their envoyee, say, oh, people sit at home, there is lockdown and this. Now they want to come and witness it. And as a people, we have to. As a people, we have to make sure that the ground is shut, that there is lockdown. The best way to punch the vex sign, see, you the punch them, you feel punch them so till you die, but this message will continue. Yeah, it will go on. It will go on. So, that lockdown on the 15th, it go be a deadly one. All the restoration fighters, as I be don't talk, put away your hatred. You see me, I know the mix people their bad behavior towards me and my focus in the restoration of Southern Cameroon. People there for this restoration movement way, they don't anger me plenty time. But you never ever see me stop my activism. When it concerns the blood of Amazonian and the vow I don't take for fight for this restoration to come, I remove any personal thing. People don't concoct me, eh? If I tell you for inside this restoration movement, say, despite all the sacrifices where I do, even inside this IG, even inside La Republic, outside coach don't come out, I'm just a one-man soldier. If I get for bring one audios the way some people don't do, insult Prince, some of them go doubt, say, hey, Prince, if na me, I no go support, do this, do that. But I want to tell you, all of you who are watching this video, whether you watch it now or tomorrow, when it concerns the restoration movement of Southern Cameroon, please forget anything. Yeah. Forget anything, and concentrate. Let's liberate our people. Yeah. Anything when it concerns the focus of our people. Now, as some person don't say you are biased in your analysis, please be objective and continue the good job. If you have a disagreement with Format, it doesn't mean you should blindly support her song. She's evil. Lord. Hey, I did not want to touch that topic, but I will touch that topic. He who has a pure heart fears no evil. You see, one thing with this revolution and why many people have gone away, some have feel frustrated. Now, because of my attitude, I go talk for pidgin. I'm not biased to nobody, and I no will ever be biased to any person. You know one thing, I made a comment for some forum. I tell people, say, anything where it touch, we are brothers them from the Savannah region. The first tune where they look at, either you are biased or you are tribalistic, just like my brother talker. Anything. If you do anything, none of our brothers, whenever they want reason, their first comment where they ever come out, especially when it is in a person from the Midland region, it do something. They not go ever check like analyzing it. No. I'm telling you this, our brothers from the Savannah region, I've always told them they have to change. When it concerns something where it touch our brothers, they don't see this word of tribalism as a capitalized way to pull attention and for cause distraction. They know they analyze and say, but does this man has a point? Does he has a point or not? Let me give you one example. When I started here about Bishop John Egewan should change Bishop John, many people here start the same talk. But today, the pictures the one they share for Facebook, some of them want to catch me. No, but they go post them. When I came here, I said once action don't be done, it's no more classified. Una come for turn my hate now. Most of them say be tribalism. I say no, let they change Bishop John. Since when they change Bishop John, see the way La Republic don't decry. Count how many dead body them will post them for outside. It's a psychological war. But most of them be catch me because of say Bishop John not come on Afaku. But I said it here. I said Bishop John is good. He can do any other thing. But we need another person in that place. Since when they changed Bishop John, watch. See us will give La Republic psychological blow. First time because of say classified. Una make can they be called field marshal, say field marshal. They be call our restoration fighter. Wait, they be go do job. Oh, they go kill La Republic. But because of say they send video for people. Some of them say they don't even do them again. People start calling and say, film people, una only can call a number, una only can call na this. Because of una attitude. Because of people's attitude. Now, when I don't tell una, say, most of our brothers from the Savannah region, me Prince, I no go leave that nonsense where La Republic do and frontier happen. Me, I go change una. Me. I go change una by power, by force. I go put reasoning for una hate. Me so Prince. Whenever something touch place where can have una, once your interest did you depict now that weak power. The weak power will say, oh, this. The weak power is to pull attention of sympathy. You don't need to pull attention of sympathy to us because we love you. If the attention of sympathy get back where again no go like our brother them from Bamenda, from Mancom, from Boyo. If na sympathy, marriage no go happen. May I tell some of una. I be don't tell una before. Say if na that una detest that una they do for politics. If na he be the do then People never marry now. Look how many backward girls they married for up from the Savannah region. Calculate how many Bamena boys that they can marry. Many of we will follow now on a sister for up because now they didn't even take care of we persona. They mostly take care of we persona. That dirty thing not there for social life. But when it comes to political life where power concerns, will they ever go pick that weak power? Prince Jeka they do and so, the man they do and so. Me, Prince, this merciful truth. Get them. Take order on a battalion. Say I go change una by power by force. Call me 100 million times I be tribalistic. So long as I know say for my heart, I know be that's your personal business. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Now let me go to Fombat issue. Today, that man will make that comment for Fombat. Same one, I don't go write me for Facebook, say school don't start for Fako. Same one, I don't go write me for WhatsApp, for Facebook. Say Prince, school don't start. But the yes school they gone for Fako, the yes school they gone for Victoria. I ask now one question. I make audio, I talk him. I say if President Sako doesn't go back to fix the mess he started, that mess might destroy him like Sesiku. Me, I'm not hiding my voice. Let me move this jacket. Nobody know they pay me for revolution. I put my life. If they want to kill President Sako, the same way they go kill you, the same way they go kill Prince. If they want to kill Chris Anum, the same way they kill Chris Anum, the same way they will kill me. If they want to give them 20 bullets, they will give me 220. Maybe they'll add even more. So when it concerns this, we don't mix friendship. This is war. We don't mix it. We say it as it is. If President Sako came into Fako and was not taken in by this soft syndrome of tribalism where everybody from Savannah region, the one user for preach, for drag attention to them. If he used the wisdom of the president, just like how he used it to address Eric Tato, this mess not for the happen. Imagine, say, for during period for CAF, fight at them for the whole Fako, they come up fight. They appreciate some particular one. They say they don't appreciate some particular one. How you expect something in the worker? Now, me when I go fix her now, why you calling Prince Jeka's name? Why? They say they have restoration fighters in Fako. Schools are going on. I said it before. Address the president and the interim government. I said it before. Don't call my name. I be tell on a date. I said immediately CAF finish. I'm not go talk again because I know not only I'm a son, I'm not biased. I worked with Fombat for 3 years. 3 years. Ask him, 3 years. 3 years I did work on this Facebook. The raise money, the support Fako County. The highest money in Watana Wata went to Fako County when Fombat was there, even when he left, some C came. The highest money, if I'm lying, my brothers from Savannah region can say it. Fidelis even complained. The price complained, even Pony Long. I did not check whether Fombat was from Savannah region or it was from wherever, as some of you take it to draw sympathy when you want to cause your division. I did not. And that's what La Republic has realized. And that's why they are sending people to destroy the revolution. Because they have realized that most of you from the Savannah region, you are intimidating the others of the others county with tribalism. It will stop. Me, Prince, I will stop it. Me, Prince, I will stop it. I will stop it here. I will stop it here and now. They have realized that most of you from the Savannah region, you use the sympathy of tribalism to weaken other people. When anything happen, it has been a medium which the Republic is using now to use disunity. Most of you don't reason. Most of you don't reason anymore. Most of you don't reason. As your brother, maybe somebody from the Savannah region comes up with some, no, you don't reason. Na tribalism, no one we. You hear person go say, come on, they burn me for Fako, eh? They burn me for Boya, eh? They burn me for. I asked you one simple question. One simple question. Let's be real. Let's be real. Can you treat Fomba the way I treated with him? Can you? Can you do it? You can't. I worked day and night. Ask him, say, why not you open him up talk for Prince? Ask him. Ask him, why can he not? Because the same way I told Bishop John, I told them, my face is in this revolution. Nobody can mix with me. Nah, you cannot use me play politics. I'm not a kid. I'm not the kid. That's why I said it before this video started. I said, tell other papa them for this revolution. Say, when it comes into this revolution, we are mates. Even you be my papa if you born me. So long as I play a part in this restoration movement, you be my papa, whether you did 90 years, you did 60 years. We are mates. We are mates in the revolution. When it has to do with respect, social issues, family issues, I will give you that respect as my father. But when it concerns states matters, revolutionary matters, there is nothing like father, grandfather, uncle, mother. Nah, we are mates. And I want you all the youths to know this. You don't ever go some court for inside room, courtroom. You hear papa for 80 years, where he pikin a magistrate, he call he pikin say my son. You never hear him? Answer me. Because some of you, sympathy and emotions is taking over our revolution and have to stop it. You don't ever hear some papa for 70 years, he get problem, the matter go court. He pikin where sometimes I might just say a grand pikin. Now she done for front court. That papa go for that court. You never hear that papa when they say, oh, father stand. He say, oh, my son, my son. You never hear you talk so. Make it talk my son now. For inside that court, they go find it for that court. They go jail it for that court. You will say, my lordship. Yes, my lordship. When they finish for that court, even that papa pay that pikin his school fees. When they finish for that court for us, that night go say, hey, my son. You hear go even make judge say my lordship. But when it comes to this Amazonian revolution, activists, the way they don't put their face, where if like the public want to kill them, it go shoot the same bullet where they shoot them. Yes, papa get that forum. Hey, my son. No, we are mates. We are revolutionary mates because we are all fighters. The president is a fighter, an activist is a fighter. You are watching on Facebook, you're sharing on Facebook, you're commenting in Facebook, you are a fighter. It's division of labor. Everybody has his or her own role to play. Everybody. So don't belittle the role of others because maybe you feel like my own role is more prestigious. We fought that fight long time ago about this kind of attitude. We did. So now let me go back. Fombat, I supported Fombat. I stood by Fombat for 3 years. Action no be the common fako, my brother. Let me answer their question. Action no be the common fako. Fighters. Now for the way you hear some of them, they say Prince J carry support Reverend Asong. You know, say Ambazonia, especially our brother from the Savannah region, una be good for cut half story. Story don't come out say, I know this. Look, Reverend Asong is wrong. Man, first start with that because the president is the first thing in the revolution. I will say this here. Reverend Asong is wrong because she responded to the president bad. Many people have done that. But she is wrong. I know that. She is wrong, and I will definitely say yes, she has to apologize to him. She will have to definitely say, I'm sorry. But let me tell you very, very clear here. Even though she's wrong, and for the sake of unity, she has to apologize, the bitter truth is, the father of the house, the number one citizen of Amazonia, was more wrong than her. Yes. When you come to a case, you don't try to look who is crying for sympathy. The president felt for sympathy for Fombat because many people were shouting tribalism. But the president did not look like, oh, what is really happening in Fako? Should I wait? Me, when I came into Fako, there were two people. Two. You had Fombat and Ashu Kingsley. When I came in there, as an activist, which I was invited to join my county, by then I did not have anything to do inside the county. I came to join the county. When I came in there, money started coming in. We pulled in. I came on Facebook, shared about my county, gathered population, went to Fako County. People started paying. People joined, started paying. Now, there were two people. The two were part of defense, Ashu Kingsley and Fombat. If Ashu Kingsley there, he will tell you. That's why I said nobody needs to tell me if I'm pure or not. If the Fombat is there, he will tell you. I put them two. I said, we have raised money. Ashu Kingsley, you say you bring materials from the ground, right? Yeah. Fombat, right? Yeah. I said, okay, we'll give Fombat money. Ashu Kingsley, we already hear in Fako County that there is a pending material. Pending material. Ashu Kingsley is from the Midland region. He's not from Savannah. May you get it now straight. I said, Ashu Kingsley, you will use your own money that you have already. We'll see who will bring material first on the ground. If Fombat is lying, if I'm lying, call Fombat, he will come and tell you. Fombat brought his material first. All my brothers from the Savannah region will tell you. He brought his material first. Till today, I don't know if Ashu Kingsley material come. I say, okay, Fombat, for the fact that you brought this material, we'll trust Fombat. Even though the material Fombat brought, it wasn't complete. But I said, for the fact that we already have something the boys can start with, And Ashukisli owners not still come, we are hearing stories. That's how I started my loyalty with Fombat. We raised all money. Mountain raised money. We gave Fombat 8,000. By that, Eric Tato was still good. I want to bring up the case so you hear. We gave Fombat 8,000 for mountain rains. He came and told us they have done something with it. I never argued. Things have been going wrong in Fako when Fombat was there. I never said anything. It's when it had happened so much. Then I came to the people of Fako. I said, we have Reverend Asong, which is just a normal member and attends all meetings in Fako. She plays an important role in Lebialem. Why do we leave her as a floor member and not bring her to join Fombat? That's how it started. And when it happened, people who had interest in Fako now tame it. Many people did not like her. Many people saw it like Fombat. I don't know the interest they were getting. But Fako was dormant, just like now. Because most of the guys on the ground are familiar with Fombat. It's like me taking my friend to come and be a general. My friend will just say, not be prince that will be there for corner town, prince who are no prince. Massa, grandfriend, leave that thing. Definitely, familiarity issues disturb revolution. And that's what is even affecting our interim government now. Familiarity issues, when you are too familiar with certain people, it makes that person undermine your capability of leadership. He underlooks you and thinks he can do anything. That's very clear. Action not be happen for ground. The father say, okay, Fombat, you don't be there for 3 years. May we try Reverend Asong. It wasn't an easy thing. It wasn't an easy race. It wasn't an easy race. It's like simple. I said, they have changed Bishop John. Ambrose don't come out. People that they change, others that they come. Make we try Reverend Asong. Nobody, they called Reverend Asong. Reverend Asong refused. Reverend Asong said she had her post in the internet. I want to tell you, most of you, how the devil spoiled this revolution. If any person knows say I lie, make it come out, can't talk. When the meeting, when they wanted to do the food, Reverend Asong said it in the meeting. She said, no, I will not want to do it for Fako because I have position in the interim government. It was me, Prince Jake. I said, Fako County is more important. Because from what we see in Fako, the boys of Mountain Lion are very familiar with Fombat. And Fombat don't have command and control over them. So we need another hand to come and take over them. By then, Shaggy went for federal martial training in Lebialem and ran and discouraged most of the guys. If I'm lying, Bishop John is there. Shaggy left the training ground and ran back to Fako, telling all the guys that this training is too strong, which Field Marshal was giving them. Shaggy left the training ground and came back. And I told Fombat, I said, what kind of attitude is that? Fombat said, no, Field Marshal was doing this, they were not feeding them. I said, that's not how it has to be. And that is where the pooling of sympathy in the revolution started. When they said Fombat should leave. Today, people who want things to go away, they have gone behind to change the story. Let them come out and talk. For 3 years, Fombat was there. Nobody questioned Fombat. Money was going left and right. If you go to Ma Eli will say, if anything goes wrong, if I go, they will blame me. I was the one even ordering the money sometimes. If they're lying, I was the one ordering it. Before Fako County got a treasurer, any money that passed in Fako, Ma Eli will come and first ask Prince, should we send it? I say, Mama, send it to Fombat. Fombat is doing a good job. If I'm lying, Ma Eli is in the IOC. If I'm lying, Ma Eli is in the IOC. Call Ma Eli to come and testify. She will tell you. She even dropped a comment that if there was embezzlement or think loss in Fako, Prince, you were the one saying we should give money to Fombat. Who obey you? Now, when I saw that people were commenting that there was no schools, things were not going well in Fako. When I saw and I got information from the ground that chiefs had passed through and corrupted the fighter, that's when you heard a Reverend Asong. Let me tell you, this is not favoritism, eh? I've told you Reverend Asong has her own fault. Reverend Asong, the problem with Reverend Asong is her mouth. That is the problem. Reverend Asong, she's a pure Southern Cameroonian mother which doesn't know how to control her mouth when she's angry. And they are not only, it's not only her. There are many here. I don't want, if I will tell you if this is merciful truth, I'll tell you, Ma Irene too is like that. But they are very good mamas in the revolution. When they are angry here, they don't control their mouth. They can speak fire and regret tomorrow. There are many of them like that. But you have never heard me someday Prince J.K. talk it. I say it. Our mothers in Southern Cameroon, this revolution touches them more than the men. If you don't know, I can tell you from my own little experience, which I've worked with most of them. The revolution of Southern Cameroon touches the heart of the woman even more than the men. When it concerns things when they are not going right, our mothers can spit fire. That's why I said it in my audio. I said, if President Sako can handle his wife at home, why use emotions on Reverend Asong? A woman which you walk everywhere, we're seeing you in most places in America, when they were going to this and there, she was part of this interim government. Why? Because of a mouth. Most of you in Southern Cameroon, you're married. Our mothers had wild tongue, but you never heard a day our father would take such an action. If President Sako was able to handle Eric Tato, what about Reverend Asong that was under there? Is because people use the sympathy word of tribalism. My brothers from the Savannah region, stop it. Sympathy doesn't give victory. There is no tribalism in Southern Cameroon. The marriage line in Southern Cameroon destroys tribalism. La Republique knows that. Even our mothers in the village, they know that. It's easy for a girl in Manu, in Fako. It's easy for a girl in Kupe Maninguba, in Bonge, in Munyenge, to fall in love with a boy from Mankong, with a boy from Boyo, than with a boy from that area. It is very easy. There is no sympathy. They don't say we have been. They don't use tribalism as a software to get those women. No, they use their attitude. Why is it that when it concerns political matters, you always draw the word of tribalism? Why? If it doesn't work in marriage, why do you bring it in political issues? And that's where La Republique capitalized to weaken the faith and the freedom of Southern Cameroon. Because they always know that when it comes to political and power issues, you draw that word of sympathy to make others look like we cannot be together. No. Why do you not use tribalism when it concerns marriage? When you want to come and marry a girl from Fako, why don't you say, oh, no, this and that? Or when a boy from Fako wants to come and marry a girl from Mankong, why do you don't use that? Where is it that it only concerns politics and changing of hand of power? Why? That means there is a question mark. You always want to draw sympathy. There is a question mark. The Frundi and the Bala virus. That's it. Some of you are scared that things will end up without you benefiting, or things will go somewhere and you'll not be able to benefit. The Frundi and the Bala virus is still in some of you, and we have to destroy it. Many in this revolution still have the Frundi and Bala virus when they think only about their stomach and they don't think about the 8 million people. Where I live, they teach me to think about everybody. If you have one cocoyam, try to share with everybody. Where I stay. But most of you have the Frundi and Bala virus that you don't check about others. You only want to think about, hey, before the thing and make my brother be for the place. Make my brother there for this side. Make my brother be chairman for the county. Make my brother there for IOC. Make my brother there for this side. Most of you have that attitude. Most of you. And a comrade made a very good comment. In the last Amber Peace Plan I was there. He said, when we want to join, we should be very careful in this revolution. That money overtakes it because La Republique will destroy us. We need to look how long people have served in the revolution and the price they have paid before we give people positions. And that's very true. From now, it needs to be like that. If you have not served in the revolution, you will not just come and pay war draft, pay small money. Somebody has come behind and pick you. La Republique can easily use that to destroy the revolution if you don't know. And that's what I want to say. That's the intelligence I have. That's what I want to do. That's the main reason I came here, talking about the lockdown and this. Let me tell you, the people of Southern Cameroon, another way La Republique is planning now to destroy our revolution is money. They know we lack money and they will sponsor agents. Since they know some people in this revolution cannot collect money, they will use other people to come behind with money. I told you all that $400 billion France makes from Africa. 400. And they cannot lose what they are losing. Now they know they cannot get President Sako. They know they cannot get Prince Jeka. They know there are people in this revolution which their hands are so tight, you cannot go to them. They will blow the alarm. They will look for those which have little influence. Now, money brings influence. I've seen inside the revolution, money has taken so much that we don't even look the attitudes and the character of people. It's very bad. Money has become that, yes, it's good. But me, I don't work with that. If you give 1,000, somebody gives 100, all of you have participated. That's my wisdom I use. I appreciate you who gave more by giving you small excitement. But in my mind, I appreciate the both of you the same. The same. I've realized that many people in this revolution, money has started dominating that. Certain appointments in the interim government, certain place comes now with your contribution, how much you put, how much you give. It doesn't come to how you participate. It doesn't come how much sacrifice you have made. It comes how much you can be loyal to answer yes, sir. How much you can be loyal to say, oh, this man is a good man, even in the middle of when you know this man is doing evil. And then you want a free nation. Are you sick? Are you insane? Are you okay? You want a free nation. Just like how the Atanganjis, the answer yes, sir. You cannot tell about that. Oh, president, director, I just answered yes, sir, out there, but what you did was wrong. No! There are some wild frogs. There are some wild demons. They will come. You don't need to talk to our president. Even the Most High God. Moses almost cursed God sometime. Prophets in the Bible almost cursed God. Then who is a mere human being? Who is that? The mentality of Africans have made them that the people who rule them look like kings. No, you give them respect. Look the way the other people here do. We respect our president. But I will tell you as from now, the issue in Fako, he did not handle it well. They have created a group, Fako Unity, whatever. But do you know many people are not there? Do you know that money, some groups who fought for CAF during when we banned the CAF tournament in Victoria, some groups were not recognized? Some groups, some fighters were not? Do you know that Fombat could come out openly and say the president is giving him money? Fighters on the ground sit on Facebook and they feel discouraged. Is that unity? Is that equality? I don't want to bring up this now, but those are things which Ambazonia will be in the land of equality. Ambazonians, they hate what they see in La Republique. And if you think you can show them that attitude and win, it's a lie. We need to change ourselves. So let me tell you, Fombat was good. Fombat was not bad. Fombat did his job, but we needed a more stronger hand to take Fako up. That's why we removed Fombat. We did not remove Fombat that Fombat was bad. No. Fombat did his best in Fako, but his familiarity with the people on that ground did not permit Fombat. If you could take Fombat and put in another place, Fombat would do a good job. Yeah, and I said it at that. Fombat is good. He works, but his familiarity on that ground doesn't permit him. And when they say he should leave, he brought the sympathy of tribalism, because Reverend Asson used a word which she apologized in the meeting. If members of the Esquire, they will tell you. She apologized not one time, not two times. And for calling Sagat an ex-convict, which most of you now brandish it. She called Sagat an ex-convict from the day Shaggy was the one. Shaggy is not from Fako. Shaggy opened the mouth and said Sagat is refusing them from fighting. Shaggy was the one that opened the mouth. It's an old story, and I don't want to bring problem in between the restoration fighters on the ground. This thing I'm telling you is an old story. Shaggy confessed in me, and I told them that when they were making peace after the death of Opopo. I told Sagat on the phone. I said, even me myself, I hated you because you refuse people from fighting. You refuse people. And that is where the Asson made that audio and said, you are an ex-convict. You don't come and be checked. That is when that voice came out. And today, our brothers have picked it and said she's insulting fighters. Look, this revolution is terrible. I've said it here. For the victory of this revolution, don't take your personal beefing, your personal issues you have with people and mix it with the revolution. I'm begging you. That's what is happening in most of you. You take your personal issues you have and mix it with the revolution. Please don't do that. When it concerns revolutionary matters, forget about the hatred you have or the pain a brother has caused you. And look that revolution and that brother like just a fighter. It happens with fighters. When two fighters go to war, they might have their personal issues. But when they go to war, they put those issues behind. They concentrate on the enemy. But when it comes to Ambazonian revolution, if you don't talk for someone bad, that man can't say, are you dey good? Where if you vote you for be chairman, that man go take that vex where you call she can't say that man no dey good. I'm telling you. And it's a very deadly virus that can destroy a people. I don't watch and so plenty for this revolution. Plenty. I don't watch and where two women for inside this revolution they get fight. Because of say one be close to president, he influence president in decision, make the fire the other one. Because one makes more error for the president. Where that woman no fine, I don't want to call names anymore. Where that woman no fine, say that very colleague. They be the worker together. They be the fly go London. They be the go up place. You know very well say that colleague they good. But because of personal beefing, You see, it happened even for Fondian County, where people use personal this thing. And then how do you want to build a nation when you cannot differentiate state matters from personal issue? When you cannot smile with your brother on state matters, and then when it goes to personal issue, say, Master, you don't vex me, get away. It happens. 2 FBI agents can be which have problem. They send them to matters. They will fight for that matter first. But when it comes to say, they say, no, we don't have no issue. You insulted me. Everybody parts way. Why Ambazonian case is different? Why? Why? So let's learn to change. Let's learn to change if we want victory in Ambazonia. I think I'll be leaving you guys now. I'll come back again because Secretary Chris has to come. Let's change. Please, let's change. Let's change. Remember, lockdown the 15th of September. 15th of September, get your food ready. Get everything ready. Lockdown is the 15th of September. Secretary Chris will be coming live to give you all more updates. And to all my brothers from wherever you are, I love you love you all as one. But remember, the blood of our people who have paid the ultimate price come first. I don't love no one above any other. I love you all the same. And for this revolution, I say that it is. The next time I'll address about people who think they support the president, and they can use their support to interfere the president's decision in things. If you support the president, whatever you give to the president has nothing to do when the president wants to make decisions. But we are seeing like that is already going on. And it is a worse strategy which La Republic can do to destroy the president and the interim government from a distance. In my next live show, we'll touch that. Because that's the intelligence I've gotten. That people who support the president now interfere in the president's decision. A president in Ambazonia cannot rule as a president because this one is supporting him for this one is supporting him for that. No. We have to be very careful because next, La Republic can use that to destroy us very badly. Yeah. Whatever Asom did, I don't know how you guys said wrong. Her audio was pure truth. She used raw languages, but the audio she moved was pure truth about the dragging of sympathy. Yeah, the audio she did was pure truth. And talking about president, let's not be too emotional. Let's not be too emotional. When you want to correct somebody which you love, you don't think about words. What Reverend Aston did, let's be real. What she did, to a certain extent, her words were wrong. The tune she used was wrong. But the way she put the message out might be wrong. But the content of the message is good. It's truth. If she was wrong, I will tell you. The content of the way she pronounced and did the audio was wrong. But the message behind the audio, if you listen to the audio without putting words, and the caption of sympathy, you understand what she said. But if you listen to the audio, putting the Northwest and Southwest and all those La Republic mentality in your head, then you will think it is wrong. You will look at your own personal view. That's the truth. If you listen to an audio from a pure mind, without putting all the division or what she used, you will know that she spoke out of anger and any message she did there was going out to a particular direction for the victory of this revolution. But she too has a problem. Her mouth, it can bring fire. Her mouth can destroy. She's a good woman for the revolution, and it's not only her, most of her mothers. She too have to control her mouth. A mother doesn't have that kind of tune. A mother, a woman who loves the nation, her tune has to be soft. Yeah, even though sometimes she has to be hard. Her mouth, the Bible says we have life and death in our tongue. Yeah, she too has to control that. As a reverend, she must know that. The Bible says we have life and death in our tongue. The tongue can spit fire. The tongue can condemn you. We have to be careful how we use our tongue when we are angry. All of us fall for that. But she has to control that as a woman. Especially a woman that carries so much when it concerns to the restoration of Southern Cameroon. She too has to control, not only her, all of us. All of us. There are many I don't want to call names here. But next time, I will surely call the names. Please, let's not waste time. Let's go over and watch Secretary Chris. We'll be coming on live now. I think I came to do this show so that I could say something before it comes and maybe mobilize people to join. So please go over there, get more updates from Secretary Chris. I love you all, and please stay blessed, stay focused. I love you all, and remain a patriot under this interim government. Let nobody deceive you. The interim government is the blood of Amazonia led by President Samuel Ikomesako. No matter what audio you hear out there, stand on that. No matter what people tell you for their own personal interest, just know that is it. Okay? And I, Prince J.K., as I always tell you, I'll be here today, tomorrow. Nothing can shake me because I know what I stand for. I am focused and forever I will be. I will tell you the truth when I see it's about to destroy the restoration movement. And after that, I am done. I continue with my focus. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you. Stay blessed and don't forget, lockdown 15 September. Don't forget.